Yes, that's right. My family and my team members with Sendit are still getting paid for writing letters that take 5 minutes or less to do. And we just got back from an amazing trip to Hawaii. You couldn't tell from my Hawaiian get up that we just got back from a return trip to Hawaii, and I was writing letters while I was out there. I'm going to show you in this video how I was able to earn money still while I was in Hawaii taking this trip, and how it paid for a lot of this trip as well. So make sure you stay tuned. Hey, what's going on? My name is Nick, and I've been with Sendit Academy since the beginning of this year, early 2024, and it has to be hands down the best project that I've come across if you're looking for active or passive income. And I'm going to go into exactly why here in just a sec. For the people who are already part of Sendit, or maybe you're on the fence and wondering, oh man, if I travel, is this something that I'll still be able to participate in? Absolutely 100% without a shadow of a doubt, yes. This is our second trip that we've taken while we've been writing letters. The first one, we did a road trip up through Nebraska and back down here to my home state. And we were writing letters the whole entire time. We came back, and guess what? We still had drops that didn't skip a beat. I'm going to explain exactly how that happened. So the amazing thing with this opportunity is that you can send letters in batches. On top of that, you have to pull codes for some of the companies that we work with. Well, the beauty is that the primary meat and potato of the letter is the actual letter itself, and the code is just one line. And you need to be in your home state to pull the code. So some people may wonder or may worry about writing letters while they're out of their home state. Well, rest assured, let me let you know from personal experience that you can write the whole entire letter anywhere that you are. You could be traveling, you could be on the West Coast, the East Coast, in a whole different country. Write as many as you want. As long as that template doesn't change or the terms and conditions don't change for that letter, you are okay. Most people aren't going to travel for more than about 7 to 14 days anyways, so this method will work out for you just fine. All you have to do is write the letter and leave just a little bit of space at the tippy top to write that code in there that's going to be able to generate that $5 credit for that letter that you send in. So what we did on this most recent trip to Hawaii is that while we were on the beach or even on the plane out there, we were writing as many letters as we possibly could with just leaving a little bit of space at the top for the code. Then when we got home, we were able to pull the codes from the computer in our home state, so that way we make sure that we get the credit for doing it correctly. This saves us a whole bunch of time, and in the meantime, while you're pulling those codes, you can continue to write letters to multiple different companies if you choose to do so. So you're not wasting any time at all. Now, I mentioned that you're able to send in letters in batches. So the way we're able to get paid is that when you send in the letter, it takes anywhere right now from about 6 to 12 weeks in order for you to get your drop. So that means from the time that you mail off that letter, it's going to take anywhere from about 6 to 8 or maybe even 12 weeks, depending, for that letter to get credited. So if you're gone for a week and you don't mail anything for that week, there is a small chance that you might not get credited for that week. But since they do it in batches, a lot of times they're not going to credit the entire week. Just because you mail them all in 1 week does not mean that you're going to get the credit for all of them in 1 week. They have to go through and process them, and they got AI machines that read them. I mean, this is a whole big process, right? And there's a video that actually shows you these processing facilities that's in our Facebook community. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll show you that video. So that means that when you get home, even though you were gone for X amount of time, you're still going to be getting credit for the letters that you wrote in the rear. Now, like I said, maybe 6, 8, or 12 weeks down the road, there could be a gap, but more than likely there won't be because, like I said, they don't process all the letters at one given time, especially people who mail out in different increments. Maybe you put your letters in the mail every single day of the week, then there's going to be some space versus if you just shoot them all in one day. I know some people that will write for the whole month and then go and mail them off, which I really advise against for certain reasons, especially having to do with the time of those codes. But that's why we don't pull codes while we're traveling. On top of that, you have to be in your home state. But like I said, you can pre-write the body and just leave a little bit of space for that code up at the top. So that's it. It's as simple as that. Just be sure to always be writing while you are traveling like you normally would. If you don't want to have that delay, and mail them off with the codes as soon as you get back home, start pulling those codes, send them in the mail so that way you're not missing a huge gap in between. But be consistent. If you want to receive something every single week Or maybe you don't even care about receiving a drop every single week. Maybe you're okay with getting one every other week or every 3 weeks. So at this point, it doesn't really matter anyways. Just pull those codes when you get back. Make sure you ship them off and you'll be A-okay. And I'm still standing on the fact that this is the best project of 2024 that I've come across so far. If you don't mind being a little bit active, if you want to be passive in this, remember, you can always share this opportunity with other people. Go out there. There's plenty of people who would love to make $50 to $75 an hour, depending on how fast you write, depending on how many codes you can pull for different companies. The opportunities are out there. We have an amazing, you know what? The most value-packed thing that is a part of Sendit is the Facebook community, hands down. I'm telling you, between that Facebook community and the Sendit app, you learn so much. You get to see where all the deals are on supplies. You get to see what people's strategies are. You get to see, so much, so many gems in these groups and communities. I absolutely love. I say, hey, shut up and take my money, right? Every single month. Not to mention the free coins that you get every single day just for logging in. It's a no-brainer, right? This definitely helped pay for the trip that we just took to Hawaii. We were there for about a week. Check out some of these views, these pictures. Oh my goodness, this is hands down one of the most beautiful beaches that I've been to. This is me messing around with the drone out there. We're just having a good old time, not worrying or not stressing about money. If this is something that's interesting to you and you want to learn more, feel free to click the link down in the description of this video to see how you can be part of Sendit and how you can start earning up to $5 per letter that you put in the mail. That's all I have for today's video. I hope to catch you guys later. Peace.